Welcome to Fantasy Quick Hits. This is Miles and Cam. We're discussing our other ongoing draft in the Deuce League. And this one's a slow draft. We have 24 hours to make a pick, and it pauses overnight between 10 and 6 in the morning. We did our startup draft this week, and I think it took us 3 weeks to draft our league.
We did this startup draft, last year.
A couple of years ago, we did this. It took 3 weeks. People are losing their minds. So I don't recommend it on a 30-man roster because nobody cares after a certain point. But it's fun for 4 rounds. So far, we're further through the first 2 rounds. Cam, once again,
he was
last in this league. He didn't trade his way.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I earned the 101 pick.
Yeah, he earned it.
Yeah.
And then who'd you take with 101?
I went with the consensus ADP. I went Bijan.
Yeah.
And then the 2 I got Jameer.
Yeah.
And then
he traded for that one.
Yep.
And then after that, Quentin
with
Johnson.
you. That was our 3-way trade. Me.
That's right. I did have the 2, and then I traded with you. That's right. But we had a backdoor deal, but that's incorrect. A back room deal.
Yeah.
And I worked a trade for that, and I ended up with the 109 pick out of that deal. But next went Quentin Johnston, which really threw me.
Yeah.
And then Jordan Addison went because we have Vikings fans. And then the guy with the 5th pick in that round, there were furious trades flying at this poor guy. His phone was melting down. I was on the phone with him. He was like, "Oh, somebody's calling me." And then he hung up on you to get somebody else, and he was fielding all kinds of calls. I was going to trade for Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this guy, Leadall, has the 5 and the 6 picks. And I'm like, I was giving him 3 players, 3 starting running backs, and a first-round pick for these 2 picks on speculative ads. But he had some holes, so he traded with Cam. And Cam got his...
I only ended up with 1 draft pick, though.
Yeah.
I only got the 105.
But you got Jackson.
I got Jackson.
Yeah. I'm happy
with it.
Oh, yeah. You have to be happy with that. And I was a little upset because I always feel like I should win every trade. I should get every trade. You're not going to get everything, folks. But I tried. Yeah. And he just asked I probably shouldn't even offered what I had because it was a sweetheart deal, but Leadall is short-sighted. And then I talked him with his 6th pick, he takes Anthony Richardson. And that is... He said, I got to have a quarterback. Need a quarterback. He's got Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff and huge gaping holes in his team, but he needed his quarterback.
Yeah.
So
he got him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
He goes.
And I can't complain because he did place higher than me in this league and the other league. So, folks.
Oh, the strippers delight.
Oh, God. I have said on this podcast, I am the best player in our league because I base that on how much information we take in, but my record does not show it, except for in the one league where I didn't finish importing it, and I was the only team that had a roster when I started it, and I had like 100% wins that first year. So that was an error on my part. People give me crap, but nobody else wants to go back in and change it.
Yeah.
So, but after that, Zay Flowers, Dalton Kincaid, and then I traded back into the first thing I got, Zach Charbonnet.
Okay.
And once again, I got him in the other league too. So, yeah. And then A-Chain worries me. And then we come around, Kendre Miller.
I would have taken Kendre ahead of A-Chain personally. I would.
And I like Charbonnet because Walker's hurt.
Yeah.
And Walker is fragile. And I think Charbonnet is going to fill that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I might be a genius or I might be an idiot. But we're going to find out the hard way.
You're a Miles.
Yeah, I am unique.
Yeah.
So then Bryce Young, that's fine. Mayer, Stroud, Rashee Rice goes. Mingo goes to you.
Yeah, I got Mingo again.
Roshan Johnson made it all the way to like the 107.
Who got him?
Natwick.
Oh, Lucas still come?
Yeah.
He didn't even have to reach for him either.
No, he didn't. And he is we have one Bears fan in this league, and he's
bananas for Bears.
Yep. And then, is that Josh Downs? No.
Yep.
Is it Josh?
Yep, Josh Downs.
Yeah. And like I said, once again, he's rookie quarterback. Well, it's either a rookie quarterback or Minshew's had his moments, but he's not going to set the league on fire. Then we go with Tank Bigsby from Jacksonville and Tajay Spears, and that takes us through 2 rounds. How do you feel so far? You have the first pick of the 3rd round, and you're sitting on this.
Well,
pick.
I'm waffling right now.
Yeah.
I do need a tight end. My tight end room is old. I got Darren Waller and Tyler Higbee, and then a dumpster fire after that.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. I don't know.
But if your first 3 picks do what they're supposed to do, you can go from worst to first in a heartbeat.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
It's out there. The possibilities out there.
There's so much luck in the fantasy world.
You
That's
know,
why they call it fantasy, I think.
You know, I'm glad you said something because Darren Waller is now on the Giants, right?
Yep.
He's going to be my starting tight end, and I was thinking about drafting Jalen Hyatt right there. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't like doing a double stack unless I got the quarterback. If I had Daniel Jones, I'd maybe think about it. But so I'm in the purgatory of, do I want to take a tight end here, or do I want to go with what, I got Amon-Ra and a bunch of wide receiver threes right now.
So I saw realization on his face because he's been talking bad. Oh, all I've got is Waller, and he didn't realize that I was going to try and trade him from him. And then he just realized, like, hey, Waller's getting in a good situation. Like, no, he was going to be mine for cheap. But that's not what happened. He just realized it. I could see it on his face.
Yeah.
That's the problem with being around people.
Yeah.
Expressions are like, crud, there goes my opportunity.
So
That's weird.
We're at the 301 waiting on me. I know the league's been waiting on me for
8 hours.
8 hours, I mean, it's nothing like 22 or 23 last year when Lead all got mad at me. But they caught me in the middle of putting up trail cameras and tree stands.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and make my pick right now. And I still don't know who I really want to take, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going with Jalen Hyatt. I'm going to take him.
No!
He's gone.
Now Cullen's on the clock.
And he might take a while too, but
Yeah.
I can't give anybody a hard time. I did talk to Miles earlier, and for some of the guys that are in the league, if you do listen to this, we kind of planned this. Apologies about the 8-hour delay, but this was all part of the plan. So, fantasy quick hits, Miles and Cam.
What? That's how you just end it?
And no, we're not done. That's what the name of it is. So that's part of our plan.
I was reading something and I just hear fantasy wickets. This is Cam and Miles. I'm like, hey, that's not the way it goes.
No, you thought wrong.
Oh my.
So we're still going.
Hey.
Okay, so now next thing.
Oh,
We talk. I talk. Oh,
just hold on a second. Grace is really mad at me because I have no sense of direction.
which way's north?
This is a joke. All right. Grace is really mad at me because I have no sense of direction. So I packed up my stuff and write. Fantasy quick hits with Miles and Cam.